Welcome back to Half-Life. We're continuing our rampage through the hospital, I guess. The amount of zombies behind the door on the right scared me, so I was like, I don't want that to blow up while I'm right next to it. But it doesn't.
You
It doesn't.
guys are over there intimidating, and I'm just gonna chill over here. All right.
I gotta clear these guys out first,
Nope.
even though they were just sleeping.
He decided to stand up.
I like when Alyx. Half the time when Alyx says "nice shot," it's like you standing 5 feet away, pointing like point blank the gun in their head.
Nice shot.
Nice shot. Oh shit. Fuck you.
I want the Wii Sports announcer now in Half-Life. Make it a mod.
Nice shot. Nice cock.
Yes.
You know,
Sometimes men need affirmations. All right.
You know what's you know, never mind. I'm not gonna go on that tangent. It was just
Well, now I gotta know.
I'll tell you after. But
I'll tell you when you're older, son.
yeah, pretty much. I was very confused here. This is a weird part in Half-Life. They don't usually make you walk somewhere and then walk back to activate like a trigger. That happened once in our Blue Shift live stream, and if you guys remember that kind of ticked me off because I was like, "What the heck was that?" It happened here as well. I can't believe it happens in Half-Life 2. It kind of shows that they were.
You were so
kinda...
surprised then by Blue Shift if you had already seen it here.
Well, that's the thing. I did play this before Blue Shift. I didn't remember this part.
Oh,
Like I've said it like every part at this point, but I have played this Half-Life game the least, so the specifics of it I didn't quite remember. Like this section, I had a lot of trouble with this section. But yeah, I don't think that is a very good design.
Did you just respond to her?
Yeah. Have you been watching the entirety of the Half-Life playthroughs? I've been doing that to all the NPCs.
Fair enough.
Yeah. When like Barney showed up last part, I was like nodding along with him and I was like freaking out when he pulled out the crowbar and stuff.
Gordon, your head seems to be shaking a lot. Why are you twisting so much? Gordon, is your neck okay?
It's not even the neck. If you look at the 3D model and in third person, it's the entire character is like turning left and right.
Dr. Freeman, please control yourself.
And I'm just like doing 360s on the ground. Breakdance. But yeah, I really don't think that is a good design for Half-Life, is making you walk to a dead end and then walk back to access the rest of the level. It's like if you do that with like there's a vent you need to go through to open a door or something, that makes more sense. But if it's, oh, you walk to the end of the hallway and then you walk back and arbitrarily the door opens like from the zombies breaking through it or whatever, I don't think that's very... It kind of feels anti-Half-Life to me.
If you're going to do something like that, I think you need to have like a new path open up that leads you back to where you were before.
Yeah, like you can't just have it end at a dead end.
Yeah, like you get to the dead end, activate whatever you need, and maybe there's a vent or something that takes you back.
Yeah.
Or there is nothing, you take the vent, it takes you back, and now there's zombies and the window's broken and you can get through or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think the linear pathway of Half-Life should always lead you where you need to go. This is not as egregious as the one in Blue Shift, because in Blue Shift you literally have to walk like pretty far into a cave for like a trigger to activate somewhere else where you turn around and go back. And that's like really bad. In this it's just like, oh, you walk to the end of the hallway, there's nothing there, you walk back the other way, the door opens, you know. But yeah, this part killed me a bunch because I didn't see the barnacles everywhere. And I didn't know how to get to that door because I was having a crazy armor moment where I didn't see the platforming I needed to do. That was right in front of my face.
Oh, I'm glad we have a term for it now.
Yeah. I was crazy armoring.
They actually basically have the same term at where I work. It just uses my last name, so I'm not going to say it.
I'm sure we've said your last name at some point, but
Maybe, but
don't go looking, please.
I know I've at least said Daniel plenty of times, so I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Good old Danny boy.
Yes, Danny boy.
Dan Boy Walton.
Huh?
What?
I don't get it.
You wouldn't.
Oh. Okay. I won't question it.
Just be a complete asshole about something I'm referencing. Fuck you, Barnacles. These guys take way too much bullets on hard mode.
Yeah. Screw you. Something I can reference that you don't know. Yeah.
There's a lot you can reference that I don't know, as we discussed before recording.
Yeah.
I'm uncultured
something
as fuck.
American Pie.
Something 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 about the other thing you said, I forget already.
Yeah, that's right.
Sounds about right.
This child doesn't even know what Porky's is. I'm shaking my head.
I forgot those barnacles had died, so I was trying to avoid them.
I'd have done the same.
I just saw the like tongue stretching down, and I was like, "Oh shit!" All right, so I thought you had to go over to the keep going straight that way, but no, jump to the pipes to the right.
It's about to go tragically, isn't it?
No, I think I do it.
I figured it out.
I like get here and I'm like, I saw the pipes and I was like, oh my god. This is like
Crisis averted.
my fourth attempt through the room, by the way.
Crisis averted. I didn't download Real Crisis.
Yippee!
My PC is safe, everybody.
As it is not God's plan. Ow! I still took a lot of damage, anyways. Oh well.
What were you gonna say?
I don't remember. I got distracted by my poor platforming skills.
It's okay, it happens. Sometimes you gotta be me.
Ooh, boxes. There's another thing. Like, they don't usually put these directly in your path. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on in the level design for this section. I think this is a cool level other than a couple things.
Yeah, they're probably stressed.
Yeah.
And there goes Alyx jumping down the roof.
A Half-Life game made in a year is probably going to be not as high quality.
I mean, we are playing Sonic Heroes at the same time as this, so.
Yeah. And Heroes is worse than this, but that's neither here nor there. We're almost out. So pretty much the rest of this playthrough, once we get out of this building, is going to be the train section, where you are trying to escort civilians to get onto some trains that they've turned back on to get out of the city. And it is like the most infamous section of these games, because it's quite literally just walking back and forth with some combat in between. And yeah, it really does just kind of feel like they were rushing through this. Not a lot even happens in this plot for episode 1. Episode 2 has so much more going on, but episode 1 is quite literally just, the Citadel's gonna explode, we have to get out of the city. And then they get out of the city. And that's the entire game.
Well, it's like they wanted to create these episodes of Half-Life 2 But instead of just, taking a plot of Half-Life 2 and condensing out all the, taking out the fluff and condensing it down to like the greatest hits moments, it feels like instead of that, they just took the entirety of the section between escaping the city and getting to Ravenholm and just made that into a game.
Yeah. I mean,
and
be
without
fair,
even the joy of getting to Ravenholm at the end.
Yeah. I will say, to be fair, Ravenholm is like the best part of Half-Life 2, as we
I'm not saying
discussed.
Ravenholm's included in this. I'm saying like the section up until Ravenholm.
Ah.
Just the escape from the city, the boat ride. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I guess. Like, if you include this as part of Half-Life 2 Episode 2, it does feel more like the opening chapters of a game, rather than being its own game on its own. But they kind of had that intention behind it just being kind of the start of a new game.
Yeah, it just hurts that there isn't a finish to this.
Yeah, episodes 1 and 2 are mandatory to play, but they themselves do not have a complete arc, and you have to play a full game after it, and probably a second one.
Because at some point we probably would have had like a re-release of all the episodes in one package with all the enhancements that episode 2 and presumably episode 3 would have brought. So you can play the entirety of this version of Half-Life 2 with everything in it.
It's the dream many a Valve fan have had for decades at this point. It's almost been 20 years. In 2027, it will be 20 years since episode 2.
I'm glad that the turrets in this are as unforgiving as the turrets in Portal.
Oh yeah, it's the exact same code.
Just without funny lines.
Yeah.
And when turrets don't say "I don't blame you," it doesn't hit the same, Alyx, you were standing in that fire. Alyx, what are you doing?
She's fine. I don't actually know how
Alyx,
much
there's a radiator right here. If you're cold, stand by that. Alyx!
Oh, this thing definitely doesn't fucking work.
You never know. There's power.
Yeah, but those old radiators are so fickle.
I lived in a house for like 19 years with radiators. It's chill.
Oh fuck, not this guy. I kind of wanted the turrets to take care of these guys, but the ones that run have too much health. And, Alyx, I feel like her shotgun isn't doing as much damage, or she's just not as good at aiming as the Combine. But I feel like they didn't want to make it too easy for the player by giving her aimbot with a shotgun. But gravity gun. Ugh.
Well, it's a hard thing to balance, and it's probably why your NPCs always feel way underpowered compared to any enemy AI.
Yeah. Well, it's also just the fact maybe Alyx would feel more in line with the Combine if you fought, or if you had like 3 Alyxes at once. Because the Combine, they come in groups. And that's just how it is. Hey, we're at the train station. Yippee.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Something like BioShock Infinite probably would have been a better way to go, where Elizabeth, your companion, is kind of way more just in a support role, but constantly like throwing you stuff, helping pointing out enemies and such.
Yeah.
Instead of just a poorly coded turret that walks.
Yeah, I mean, I would say Alyx is a little bit smarter than.
Okay, now poorly coded was a bad choice of words. Maybe like a not efficient killing machine.
Yeah, she's like a few tiers above the regular like citizen NPCs from the first from Half-Life 2. But
I
it's
thought you were
not
about to say
that
from the
much
first game,
different.
and I'm like, I hope she is.
Yeah. All right, you ready for our escort mission?
Oh
We're starting
boy!
it. We're starting it now. There was no real good way to end this part, so I'm doing the first group of people, and then we're ending the part.
Yeah, episode 1 hasn't had the greatest of transitions. It just kind of keeps going.
Yeah, there's not many chapters in this. There's like 3.
Yeah, they're just all kind of long.
Yeah. And yeah, like getting back to like the story of this not like being very involved, like they're not having a lot going on. It's kind of obvious that they didn't really know what they were going to do for the story of episode 2 or 3 before they started working on episode 1, you know, or before, they started working on episode 2. Like episode 1, it ends in a way that it could start in any number of ways. Like for episode 2.
You know what's really funny about that is Doom Eternal basically takes the exact same path.
Yeah.
Because, like, that game ends definitively. Like, there's not really anything left on any loose threads at the end of Doom Eternal. Then the DLC happens, invents an entirely new plot out of nowhere, and then that plot just caps everything off. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Very similar to this. It's just that feeling for Doom Eternal DLC. They had a better scope of what they wanted to do.
Yeah, it's obvious that like Mark Laidlaw, the writer for Half-Life, had like an idea, like a basic idea for where the plot was going to go by the time he started writing the next episode. But like I don't know, like episode 1, they don't really set anything up in episode 1 other than maybe the G-Man being very mad at you.
My guess is that he was probably banking on the ending of Half-Life 2. All right, so it's like, all right, now I got to make a whole new world and story for the next game.
Yeah,
probably
I
started
think
that, and then suddenly, nope, we're not doing that. We got to continue this, and they were like, well, we don't have anything.
Yeah,
we're supposed to end.
I think what it was they were already frustrated with the fact that they had now spent 2 games developing their engine alongside the game itself, which is not a good way to develop a game, by the way. Horrible. If you don't know what tools your engine is going to have, how can you make an effective game design around it, and I think they were like, well, we have Source done now, and we have all these assets for Half-Life. Why don't we just keep working with this? I think that's like the whole crux of what they were going to do, and they didn't want it to take long, so they split it into episodes. So like I get where their headspace was at. Unfortunately, I think they underestimated how much how much passion they derive from the hardships of developing a new game from scratch, which they figured that out again with Alyx, so but we'll see more of Half-Life 2 episode 1, sorry, in the final part next time. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.